Welcome to another Elegantly Knackered Sunday. I am home alone. Mark and Rowan have gone to London to see a concert. Imogen's at work, and I am really enjoying some me time at home.
A little different than all the rest. I'm quite old-fashioned, wear a hat, sometimes play chess. And when I'm out, I'm looking for that vintage fling.
Good job I bought some new sandals last week. Look at what's happened to these. They've just disintegrated. Those, I think, need to go in the bin. I'm really enjoying being at home alone. Oh, I should just say I've got laundry pegs in my hair. So hot today. It's about 30 degrees. So hot. I just grabbed a couple of laundry clips and pinned up my hair. I'm really enjoying being at home. Before I met Mark, I had a house of my own and used to really enjoy just being at home on my own, music on, housework, gardening, doing whatever. The weekends were really precious. And obviously, then I met Mark and married him and we moved in and I had children and the house never seems to be empty, which is lovely. It is lovely. And it's very different. Obviously, I work at home during the week on my own, but it's very different being at home working than it is being at home having the indulgence of time. I've been picking flowers for the house, and now flowers in the kitchen, the living room and the bedroom. I've been doing a bit of housework, and as soon as it cools down, I'm going to go outside and do some gardening. A stock garden, I don't feel as I've given any attention, and what I really want to do is make the garden really nice, and then tomorrow afternoon, if the weather's still nice, we can sit outside, have a family meal together and really enjoy and appreciate the space. That's the plan anyway. Before I carry on with my housework in the living room, I must tell you this. It amazes me. It just amazes me what people will say on social media. Somebody sent me a direct message telling me how ugly I was. I just deleted the comment. There was no comment. There was no reply that I could come back with. Why would you do that? And it was actually a man. It was actually a man that was telling me how ugly I was. And I just think that's so sad. What a sad world we live in. I truly believe that we're all beautiful in our own unique way and that we all have a special inner beauty. Obviously, they don't see that. It does feel very strange being home alone. Immie is now here, but I won't see her for hours. She's asleep in bed after work yesterday. I keep getting messages from Mark and Rowan. They had a great time at the Dua Lipa concert last night, and now I do feel a bit envious because they've gone to Notting Hill to wander around the charity shops and go back to Lisboa and get a Portuguese tart. Doubt me. There's a local antique fair on today, and therefore I thought that I would pop to that, see if I can spot anything. Got my new sandals on. I'm putting my Elegantly Knackered style hat on. There we go. I've got my new Victorian brooch. I'm good to go. Immie isn't normally around that much. Obviously we went to Cambridge last week and I was just heading out to the antique fair when she asked me if I wanted to go out for breakfast, which of course I do. Hopefully we'll get to the antique fair after we've had breakfast. I'll keep my fingers crossed. We've just arrived. It's about to rain, and I have to say, it hardly looks as though there's anybody there. I'm wondering whether it's even worth getting out the car. The car park is empty. I think we'll just go home and have a cup of tea. Do you just want to go home and not go to the antique fair?
Yes.
I think so. I think we'll have a cup of tea in the garden.
Well, not if it's going to rain.
Well, that doesn't look as though it's worth going in, does it?
No.
Oh, what a shame. It's only 2:30, but the dealers are actually packing up, so it's not really going to be worth going in, which is a shame, because I was really looking forward to it. Oh well, save some money. I must just add, to stick up for the antique fair organisers, I think that the event finished at 3. I thought it finished at 4 or 5. I've got it wrong. They were packing away because I think it was getting to the point where obviously the customers had gone because the car park was empty. They'd been there since early on and they'd obviously had enough and were ready to go home. It's a shame I missed it, but I just wanted to make sure that you knew that it wasn't the antique dealers or the organiser. It was all my fault. This is a momentous occasion. Look at this. Mark has just done the plumbing. I'm getting all my nice bits out. I must have got that from a car boot, do you?
I can't remember, to be honest.
Or maybe I picked it up in an antique shop. We've got a lovely little dish. L'Occitane soap. This is a soap that I picked up at the Ball Inn. We bought this at the Fakenham Antique Fair.
We did.
So it's all coming together. I've just washed these up, so I'm going to leave these draining. This is going to be my flower faffing area. This is where I'll wash my vases up and make flower arrangements. I can't wait now, although the rest of the boot room still needs decorating, but major step forward. Well done, Mark, thank you. I've just received the replaceable heads for my SURI toothbrushes. One's mine, one's Mark's. It's got me thinking again about all the toothbrushes that are currently in landfill. Did you know that every single plastic toothbrush that we have ever owned is still in existence? That is so shocking. I am so pleased that I have found a sustainable solution that I like. Initially, there were two things that attracted me to the SURI toothbrush. It's sustainable and it looks really nice. It's got an aluminium body and a recyclable plant-based head. Win-win. The more I use it, the better it gets. I'm really pleased with the way it cleans my teeth. It's very easy to use. It's not gimmicky or gadgety. I love how quiet it sounds. Listen to that. You can hardly hear it. I was so pleased on my recent trip to Copenhagen. I didn't have to take a charger because once charged, it lasts for 40 days. I just popped it in its travel case and it sailed through customs. That's it, 2 new heads on our toothbrushes. Eventually, when we finish the ensuite, there is a lovely magnetic holder that I will put on the mirror, and then these will sit on the magnet on display. The plant-based heads go in this envelope and return to SURI for recycling. Just seal it up and pop it in the post. And the packaging that the replacement heads came in, this is fully recyclable and this is fully compostable. I'm very happy. I really can't recommend the SURI toothbrush highly enough. I think you'll love it. If you'd like to give it a go, I've added a direct link in the description below and there's a special discount code. Use the code Louisa at the checkout for 20% off. Use this, I'm drying my hair again. This is my latest thing. This isn't new, I've had this for a while, but I've just started wearing it and actually it's really helping my hair look very bouncy and curly. I'm liking it. I found something and I have to show you. I was helping Immie yesterday have a cleanse of all her clothes. She loves clothes, she's got a lot. It was getting a bit out of hand. She had a good look at all her stuff. I found these. And these are something that I gave Imogen on her 18th birthday because she had been wanting these for a long, long time. And they were mine when I was at university. Look at these. Skin tight, shiny, tartan leggings. Look at the size of them. Probably just about get my arm in one of the legs now. I used to wear these with red DMs, soft leather red DMs, a long white crisp cotton shirt and a black waistcoat over the top. As you can see, although I wouldn't necessarily wear these now, well I probably would if I could get into them, but my taste and style probably hasn't changed that much at all. Still wearing white shirts, still wearing waistcoats, still wearing clumpy boots. But look at them. Aren't they fab? That was a really nice memory when I found these. I've been asked if I can go through my hair care routine again, so I'll keep this quick. I wash my hair whenever I feel that it really needs it, so probably every 5 to 7 days. And in between, I then have a hair care routine, but let me show you first of all my main washing routine. I use this curl jelly shampoo. And I know that if you've got curly hair, you've got to find the right product. And then once you've found them, you just don't deviate. This one for me is the one that works. Now, I've just said that you stick to the same one. When I went to get a conditioner, my normal conditioner wasn't there, but this is the same brand. And this is Curl Hydrating Shampoo. And I have to say, I'm really liking this one. Rather than Curl Jelly, this is Thirsty Curls, which I think is benefiting my hair because curly hair can feel quite dehydrated. In this brand, I often have a 60-second conditioner as well, which you leave on. It's an intensifying one. You leave on for 60 seconds. I currently run out of that one. Then I go on to use the hydrating mask. So currently today I've used 3 products, very often 4, 1 shampoo and 3 different types of conditioner. And that gives my hair a really good treatment once a week. Out of the shower, I then use this Label M protein spray and another one of these products, Curl Jelly Leave-In Conditioner. 6 products for my main hair washing routine. I never dry my hair with a hairdryer. I just let it dry naturally. This is a new addition, this jersey towel on my head. You can use an old t-shirt on your head. This is the same material as a t-shirt. I've just started using it. I actually quite like it, and I go out to do my gardening in it or whatever else, and I have slept in it as well, much to Mark's despair. That's the main one. And in between, I don't always wet my hair, but I do often wet my hair in between the main shampoo routine. If I do wet it in between washing it, I will then put a conditioner on as well, and depending on how I feel my hair is, depends on what kind of conditioner I put on. Very often just that one. Sometimes if it's feeling a bit dry, I go for the more intense one. Same again, protein spray, leave-in conditioner when I get out. And on the days that I don't wet my hair, I will use this, a shine mist, one of these products. So a hair serum or a curl reviver. It really just depends what kind of mood I'm in. That's it. I have it cut every 6 to 7 weeks just to keep it in shape and in good condition. And that really is my curly hair routine. Oh, one last thing, I use one of these in the shower. So when I'm putting the products on, rather than using my fingers, once I've just rubbed it in slightly, I then use this to distribute the product. And then when I come out, to try and stop touching it too much, I also put my product on with this. Apart from using this to put on product, that's the only time I ever comb or brush my hair. Other than that, it's just a quick shush up with my fingers. I can't stop chatting to you this morning. Just wanted to say that this is a new routine. Recently, when I've been going out, I've been finding that the green tea when you're out and about isn't that nice. I've been having a mint tea instead. Sometimes you get served just like this with mint leaves, and I'm loving it. I've started making myself some mint tea during the day and I'm really enjoying it. I'm heading out the door, heading to Norwich for the afternoon, and my parcel from Free People has arrived. I haven't got time to open it. Can't wait to open it when I get back. Sun's shining. I'm in my summer dress. I've got my beetle earrings on, star necklace. Trini London Paris on my lips. Just shush my hair up. I'm good to go. We ready, Ro?
Yeah.
Are we saying where we're going?
Take my theory test.
Take your driving theory test. Wish her luck. You got news for us, Rowan?
I passed.
You passed. Cheers. Well done. Now you've got to put in for your practical. It took me over 2 hours to get home. It should have been a 40-minute journey. It took me over 2 hours. I'm now sitting in my garden now that I've tidied it up. It's quite hot. Mark's with me.
I thought that's what you said.
I don't know what I said. I'm so tired. I don't know what I said. We're sitting here hoping that the... Oh look. I've got a red nose. Just had 1 glass of cider and I've got a red nose. It's really itchy.
2 bottles of cider.
1 glass of cider. Anyway, I'm home. I'm having a glass of cider. I'm just trying to relax into the evening. Let me turn the camera around, show you the garden. I've cleared my diary today so that I can pop to my local market. Haven't really been making time for it recently, so that would be nice. Rowan's around, raring to go. Before I go though, I wanted to give you an update on my skirt. You know how much I was looking forward to this skirt arriving. So disappointed. It just didn't look as good. This one has this very odd line around the top. Can you see? When you put it on, you've actually got this gap there, and that you've actually got 3 lines where it doesn't particularly join together very well. It just doesn't look great at all. That's going back, which I felt sure I was going to keep that. Always a good idea for me to bring things home and try things on with all the other things that I own, which is why in the end I decided to order it online, because there's not a local Free People. And this top, love it, loved it with the skirt. But actually, when I try it on with all my other things, it just doesn't work. It's quite cropped. I would never go out baring my tummy. It's just not something that I want to do personally. But yeah, everything else, it looks just too high. That's going back as well. Very disappointing. Not doing very well topping up my summer wardrobe, but it's not great weather today. I've just gone back to my Brora blouse, rock chicky jewellery, my brooch and my palazzo jeans. If I can get my leg up that high, I don't think I can. Oh, my new sandals. Right, I'm heading off to the market. I really do need to dash. Rowan's now waiting in the car. I've been looking through my new cookbook that I found recently at a car boot sale, and I've picked out a recipe. I've got to go and get the ingredients later. Rowan's gone ahead to the auction. Oh, there is Rowan. Found what you were looking for?
Yeah.
I just want to go in and look at a couple of things. You coming?
Yeah, I'm going to be here.
I wanted to come in and look at these. I think they look lovely in the bedroom. Massive. Rowan's going to put in a bid for me. I don't like to film in the auction on auction day. There's lots of people and I don't really think it's very fair to film everyone. I've left some bids with you. You're going to stay, aren't you?
I mean, I've already forgotten, so
You'll remember when you're there. The market doesn't feel very busy today.
it's kind of chilly.
It's not chilly, is it? What I'm really looking for is a spider brooch. I would love a massive spider brooch. That's me done. You're hanging on for the auction. I've got a present for my friend for this evening. Going out, we always buy each other a present, as I always tell you. I've got her some sunflowers and also some sleep oil. I'm going to put dinner on, lunch on. You're going to put in the auction.
Yep.
And then we'll pop to Swaffham this afternoon as well.
Yeah.
What a nice day. I've come to pick Rowan up because she got a couple of bits in the auction. Oh my goodness, look what I've managed to find. I bought the lamps, which I'll show you later, but now it came with this sign, Milestone Farm. Look at that! I love that. I'm getting dressed. We're going out with our friends this evening. As you can see from the light behind, I won the lights in the auction and I got them for an incredible price. They were £18 plus commission, including the lampshade, which I will replace at some point. I think the commission 25%? Yeah, the commission is 25%, but even so, a pair of matching lamps that size with shades, and the bulbs came with them as well, and they're pat tested. How amazing. I'm ready to go out. Gone for my dress, my sandals, all my jewellery. Can't wait, should be a good evening. As we go out, I'll see if Mark can quickly film me on the doorstep. I've got sunflowers for my friend, I've got a sleep mist and some mint. She asked for some mint from the garden. All set? Gift bag all ready? I'll see you later. You've probably noticed I'm sporting a new hairstyle too. Bought some pins and I've just shoved them in all over. Hope it stays in. I do not know what I do in my makeup routine, but how many times do I forget my mascara? Thankfully I didn't. I was just heading out the door and realised that I hadn't put eyeliner or mascara on, so I rushed back in to do it. Every time. I don't know what I do. Standing there, putting my makeup on, and then forget the mascara. Not today. We are at the Crown Inn in, where are we? East Rudden? I don't know where we are. East Rudden.
East Rudden, yeah.
Let's have a look at you. Very nice. Very summery.
Yep.
It's Friday. We've got Fresh Bed Friday is done and Rowan is off. We thought that she could drive to Westacre Garden Centre, one of my favourite garden nurseries. It's actually Westacre Nursery, I think. One of my favourite garden nurseries. There's a beautiful walled garden. I'd like to get some things for pots and just generally have a moot around on this glorious day. I'm not sure whether the cafe will still be open, but we'll go and take a look. I love the entrance to this garden nursery. Oh, it looks busy still. This property here belongs to Anthony Gormley, I believe, and there are statues dotted around. Don't think I've ever seen it so busy. Rowan, driving's going really well.
Ready for my test in October.
Got a long time, haven't you?
Yeah, watch out then.
Oh gosh. I'm expecting this to be in full bloom today. Sometimes when we come, there doesn't seem to be a lot there, and it's not easy to see what colour the plants are because they're just green with no flowers on, but I am expecting great things today. I'm actually looking for two really nice plants to go in the pots either side of the front door. See what we can find. I promised Rowan that we would go to the cafe, but I've been working halfway this morning. I've got a horrible feeling that the cafe may be closed, but we'll go straight there and have a look. Made it, Rowan.
Oh, sugar, I think.
Carrot cake for you and a little macaron for me. Does this mean that you're going to look around the garden centre now with me without being grumpy and hangry?
I'm not grumpy.
You sure? What's that? Would you like to do that again? Look at this. This is really when it's at its most beautiful. I want to look at roses. Isn't it gorgeous?
It's quite empty. Well, not empty, but there's a lot of holes, patches.
Shrub roses, climbing roses. Patio roses.
Do you have any of these?
I don't know. This is a nice colour. What's that one called? Roro? It's not called Roro. Can you see what it's called?
Ask me if it's called that.
In your own time. This one.
Rosa Summer Beauty.
Summer Beauty. Okay. Looking for apricot-y pinky ones. Oh no, my hat's just blown off and landed in that puddle. Yuck.
That's a nice one.
That's very red.
Pink.
I'm quite particular about what I'm looking for. It's very bright, isn't it? What's that one called? English Miss. Oh no, that's that one. can't see the rows that I want. Let's go and take a look up here. It's just so inspirational here, really is. Look at this beautiful green bean arch. Look at this rhubarb patch. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful rhubarb forces. It's looking really healthy. Oh, I love it here. Especially at this time of year. There's something about a no entry sign that just makes you want to go in. Do you remember last time we came, actually somebody walked through it?
Yeah, that's because they live there.
Probably, or they were guests there, but even so, could have just snuck in. How are you? It's really handy because the plants are labelled, so then you can actually go to the nursery and see what you're looking for. Look at that fluffy tree.
Looks spiky more than fluffy.
Is it? No, it looks fluffy.
Oh yeah, it is fuzzy on the...
Oh, feels funny.
Ah.
Okay, should we go into the nursery?
Yeah.
It's over there, I think. Look at these figs. Loads of them. Wow, look at it up there. Have you seen anything that jumps out? No? No. Absolutely beautiful. They're just closing up now. When I'm actually planting my main garden, this will be brilliant, but not for pots. I just can't wait to get my fig in the ground. I've got a fig that's in a pot currently, and I have about 2 figs a year. Amazing to get it in the ground. This lane is called Tumbly Hill Road. What a fantastic name. can't believe we've got to the end of another really busy week. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me quickly remind you about the discount code for the SURI toothbrush. As I mentioned earlier, I really cannot recommend the SURI toothbrush highly enough. Use the code Louisa at the checkout for 20% off, and there is a direct link in the description below. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye for now.